so critical to the entire ecosystem of the planet
Uh,
that it was incumbent on
yeah,
them
thank
and through
you.
them the foundation.
Tá a bá wá àwọn tó láyé, tá a bá délé ayé, àgbàyè lọ́wọ́ àwọn alàyè kan fi nǹkan yé wa. You don't know everything. You don't know everything. You have to humble yourself to learn from the header people because they were humble too. They were very close to the ground. They are very close to the ground, to the bottom. So if you are so tall that you cannot come down to that level, then what you are hypothetically doing is that you have gone past them. You don't want to learn from them, and there is nothing that goes up that will never come down. Even the plane that goes up always come down to come and refresh. What will come down for is not for you to fall down, but to come and refresh. That is why I said that Tabadele Aye Agbaye, Tabadele Aye Agbaye, Tabadele Aye Agbaye lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó láyé, Agbaye lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó láàyè, Agbaye lọ́wọ́ àwọn aláyé, Agbaye lọ́wọ́ àwọn alààyè, alààyè ó yàtọ̀ sáláyé, which means that alààyè is the people you meet there. They may not presently be your leaders. The Hubbers, before they get to the throne, before they get to their land, they met people there. They met people in that community, but they were destined to be the king. So the emotional intelligence in them took them to the realm where they become interpersonal with people. Then that's what recommended them as the king. If you are so selfish, you are all about yourself, you can never be king. And if you want to fight God, you want to fight against gods, you want to fight against land, fight the king, fight the Queen of England, fight the King of England. You will see people that will go against you because the emotional intelligence has told us they don't get there by themselves. They were proven by God. They were proven by the land, by the people, by the cultural intelligence, by what brings them, cultural values which they believe in, which they protected, not about protecting themselves. Whatever you bring to them, they look at it, they say, well, let them go. So who do you think the king is? In the first program I did online, what I first told you is about who killed Jesus. Some people say Pontius Pilate killed our Lord Jesus Christ. And I said, in my own opinion, no. Why did I reason that? My reason has been contradictory at times, but it's always right when you go into this. The followership determines the leadership. The kind of followership, the kind of what people want. When the king read the constitution for them, that this guy is not like what you said, he did this, he said this, he asked them the question, they said they want the guy to die. He has the king of Jew, which is Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus, they said, you did this, are you truly this? And Jesus Christ said that, yes, you said, he don't even, I'm sorry, Jesus Christ didn't even said yes. He said you said. That means what you think, what your people are thinking is prevalent when you want to judge. You understand? That is why so many people have it wrong, because they have bad followers. Bad followers. Bad followers. Bad followers. The kind of education we get, the kind of life we start living, the kind of environment we grow up to know. When everybody were mad and they don't know they were mad, I'm sorry to say that, but it's madness that make you think about yourself, about you alone, not about every environment, everything in your environment. That is why I first mentioned that thing, that Tabadele Aye Agbaye, Tabadele Aye Agbaye, Tabadele Aye Agbaye lọ́wọ́ àwọn aláyé tó láàyè tó láyé, Agbaye kan lè fàyè yé wa, Alegbaye kan lè fàyè yé wa. Because where you belong to, you yourself, you drag yourself to that limitation one day. But you have no limitation if you are so humble and you are so free giving. You are so natural. Because those who are natural are those who gain everything. Tell me, how does Jesus Christ gain the world? I'm talking about Jesus Christ today. I'm testifier of Jesus Christ's goodness in my life and in the life of people. How did I? Because ability to let go. You will never know anything because you are too of yourself. It's about me. It's about my thing. You are being so tribalistic, so racist. And you are thinking about acquire everything. For UK, for America, for London, for Nigeria, you are acquiring. Well, you are going to squandering. Squandering come after acquiring. So why do you need, and the people that you see that give out today, you think they are not going to get anything? This is how they will be. And tabadele aye agbaye, tabadele aye apada wa agbaye. Those things that you lost, that you take, it is coming back to you. Those things that you take with greediness, it's still going back to those who get it. You don't have anything. What you can give to people that you can last you is just consistency, which is your sustainability with them, with the truth that you believe in, and doing helping them. Because money fails at times. The help you give to people don't fail. Because the nature sees it. The nature see everything around you. They know what you are doing. So that is why I said this today, that when you live in the world, you live. You take time to learn. You take time to understand. You take time to talk about the people. So that's what I want to say today. And the program today is not about what I just go through. The anointing in me just go into that message because it's one of my music I made so many years in Yoruba language. You know one thing, what I want to talk to you about today, if you are a man and you are a very aggressive man, calm down. Calm down. You have a very aggressive woman, calm down. You have a feminist, you have a woman who are so troublesome, who don't listen to you, calm down. Calm down. Tabadili aye agbaye. Tabadili aye agbaye. Tabadili aye agbaye lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó nílẹ̀. Tabadili aye agbaye lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó láyé. Kán lè fàyè yé wa, kán lè fàyè yé wa. Because ààyè tá bá fi yé all these things, gbogbo tó ń bí ẹ lọ́wọ́, tó ń ju ẹ lọ́wọ́, gbogbo tó ń bí ẹnu, gbogbo tó ń bí ẹnu is going to come to happiness one day. Don't kill yourself because of any woman. Because of any woman, no matter what she is doing, find a way to make yourself happy. If she is not making you happy, your daughter and son don't make you happy, make yourself happy in Jesus Christ. All what you lost is coming back to you. Don't be like when you just go down to grave, then they will be taking flowers to your burial, like they used to do in Europe. Onto Nigeria, they will be baking cake for you, akara. Don't do like that. Don't be a fool. Just a fool die. There's a book, Fools Die. Fools Die. Don't be a fool. If a woman want to acquire everything, just to say you don't have sex, leave her now. Do you have sex before? You are who you are. She's who she is. You saw her before you marry her. And there is no court you go, even in my presence and the presence of God, and in the presence of any king, that you win a woman. You know the reason why you will never win a woman? Because of emotional intelligence. If you are thinking about you and her, what about the productivity, the children, the progeny? That is what made Nigeria who Nigeria is now. You see the people, the dependent variables in Nigeria is because everybody were born to be mad. Bola Tinubu, you say it's not his father, it's not his mother. he was vagabond, he was this thing, then the same thing. People who are talking, all of them, who is their father? How do their father train them? We talk about Obi too. Obi? Obi means parent in Yoruba. So it's symbolical if you look at what Obi is doing now. He wants the change. Whereas the forces don't want the change. The forces can only change when they want to change. And what is making the forces to change is the follower. I love the gesture. I love what everybody is doing in Nigeria now. I love what everybody is taking care. But that doesn't mean that Bola Tinubu is not going to work. When you action bring reaction, what you are doing now is good. It's giving them the intelligence that if they don't do it right, lest the whole of Africa is going to have it wrong. And that is one of the reasons I believe in Africa. I believe in Nigeria. I believe in woman. I believe in God. You know one thing, don't let anything make you get angry to the extent that you slap a woman. Once you slap a woman, you slap down your resources. You slam down your office. And it's like you just lay embargo on yourself. The only weapon a man uses to win a woman is silence and resilience. Silence and resilience. Don't talk to anybody you are doing good. Don't talk to anybody you are a good man. They will never see that you are a good man. They will never know you as a good man. They will never tell you who you are. What they are going to tell you is that you destroy your progeny, you destroy your creativity by yourself. How do you get creative? You are not creative if you don't have a woman. That is who give you children. Children, tall, short, fine, beautiful, ugly, all those things. The hypothesis and the omnipotencies is that who do you know is going to bury you when you die? You don't know. You don't even care. But because you are hungry now, you don't go out, chill out, enjoy yourself, man. Go into music club, enjoy yourself. Don't let anyone kill you for his joy. Do your best to see that you make her happy. But there are some women, they were not born to be happy in life. They were born to be repercussive, to regret what they have done to think about their former boyfriend, to think about their former life. And that's who they are. As for me, as for some man, that's why they call us man. Ohun tẹ́nìyàn fi máa jó lórí ó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ orí. Ohun tẹ́nìyàn máa fi jẹ́ ènìyàn ó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ àkúnlẹ̀yàn. Ohun tẹ́nìyàn máa fi jọ́kùnrin ó ń bẹ lọ́wọ́ ọkàn. Ọkàn ẹni ni wọ́n ń pè lọ́kùnrin. That is, what you're going to be a man depends on your mind. What will make you be a man depends on your mind, mindset. When everybody said in the church and everywhere, all my friends said Bola Tinubu, they don't like him. I said, well, as for me, I like him. And this is not the first time I have been doing this. That is why I lost so many friends growing up. Because we cannot listen the same thing. Look at this environment. This environment, you can see, if I show you, it's not because there is raining. The rain is falling now. I will have shown you outside. When everybody were buying cars, I had the money. I told my wife, no, you don't do things because people are doing it. You do things because you want to do it. It's your time. I don't live my life to impress. I don't live by what you see. So what I'm saying is that I will not buy the idea that a woman sin against you and you slap her. The reason why I'm saying this, one of my friend's wife called me today. But we need to beg for forgiveness. Woman is the beginning of innovation, productivity. Woman will make us grow beyond our excellency. You see me, if I have a woman, the way I'm talking to you, I won't be able to say that. But because it's only me, I can behave and misbehave. I won't care. You can rubbish me now. You can disrespect me. You can never disrespect my woman, no matter what. Because I don't fight for myself. I've lived myself with God. But to my woman, that is my event. That's what belongs to me. So never slap what belongs to you. And let me now bust your brain. Do you know? This is the theory for everybody. The woman you married, whether you are old, you are young, you are 70 years old, you are 38 years old, you are 100 years old, you are 150 years old. The woman you married now, that have lived with you up to then, is the capacity of your brain when you are growing up then. If your woman is idolatry, a woman that like to go to church, that's the mentality. That is your kettle of fish. That's your cup of tea. That is what you have to nurture. So what I'm saying is that a woman that you marry depends on how far you're going in life. A woman that you marry depends on how far you're going in life. Some people, there's something we call fear. Fear means that it's what makes you successful and make you unsuccessful in life. Fear. And that is what cobwebs, Uwalantakun, it can draw you back. You want to fly from 10-story building, they say it's not possible. 2-story building, they say it's not possible. Fear means that you practice, but I've tried that when I was young, jumped down from 3-story building, 2-story building, ask my mom. Because I don't fear anybody. I don't even fear death. You see, because you fear death, there are so many things you cannot say online. There are so many people you cannot go against. There are so many traditions you cannot break. Because you fear the fear. Because you fear the fear. And for the fear that you are like this, you marry who you marry, you grow up with who you marry, you manage her up to now, you beat her, you talk to her anyhow. It's about you talking to yourself. What you have employed, you are an employer. Your employee is your woman. She came as a manager to manage you, to manage your resources, and you don't manage her very well. You bully her, you talk to her, you are a useless woman. You should know she is useless when she used to come to your house. You should know how withdrawn she is when she's coming to your house. But what you are eating then determine who you are. Determine who you are. Who you married determine who you were yesterday. That is why you see so many people, they want to remarry now because their mental this just change. But meanwhile, you cannot reverse your past. What you can do is that you can make it better. Your assignment is to make her better. Make her better. And if she's not better, then leave it for God and give your explanation to God. You don't even need to say anything. When a woman explains things, it's clear to God. And the omnipotency, it knows that what the woman is saying, she is right. What the man is saying, a man can never be right before God. Because you employ sovereignness. You employ sovereignness into your house. You employ what you are going to live forever into your house. It is greediness. It is ojukokoro. You find a beautiful woman. You like her. You see the way she's Alaja, she's this thing, and you are like that before. You easily carry the way. That's why Yorùbá will say, yíyọ̀ lẹ́sẹ̀ ọ̀dọ́ ń yọ̀, ẹsẹ̀ ń yọ̀ ń gbà yẹn, ẹnu ẹ̀ ń yọ̀. Gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣe ń gbà yẹn, you see it like this thing. That is how you marry somebody. You now call her witches now. You call her so many names. Because that's who you are then. You see the beauty. You see the structure. You think that you can go chop and clean mouth. But later you chop, your mouth now swell up. You cannot clean mouth. So what you need to do is that you make beauty of that swelling mouth. Make it, beautify yourself with it. Make it your strength instead of your weaknesses. Woman has never been anybody's weaknesses. If a woman is not complete for you, you can marry. There is no law in the Bible that says you should not marry two wives. Unless you are in an environment where you cannot marry two wives. But you should not let the people, the creativities out of that woman. What makes you to be together, you should not allow anything to happen to them. That is progeny. That is what your production is. That is where your agenda is with God. David was a fornicator, but through David, we get Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ lived his life to gain people like me and all over the world. So what I'm telling you is that no matter what a woman can do to you, don't slap her, unslam her down, unslap the house down, and say their children doesn't belong to you. A wise man take care of every children because you don't know who is going to bear you. Sure, you understand? You don't know who is going to take care of you when you are old, and you don't know where you are going. A wise man live like government. Everything belongs to government. In your own house, you are a government, if you don't know. So anything that comes to you, like children, like even if she take it from outside, it's not yours. At the end of the day, they tell you that over 10, 20 years, your wife and you are not the father. You are not the biological father. What do you mean by biological father? And it's about délé ayé àgbáyé, tábà délé ayé àgbáyé, tábà délé ayé àgbáyé lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó láàyè, àgbáyé lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó láyé. What to take care is going to care for you. My mother that brought me to this world is not my mother now, because the mother that came in, I believe that is my mother. So it's not about you taking care of the progeny of the people on is bearing your name, is being because you are so selfish, because you think you're sentimental. You are so sentimental. That is why you think that if it's not my blood, it will behave somehow. It will behave somehow. You know how many people UK claim that belongs to them? Even if you don't train your children very well, they are going to collect it, take it away from you, and give it to somebody that can train them very well. Which means that anybody that have capacity to train is a good man. Don't slap a woman for anything. Please, I take God to beg you. Because the way you slap a woman, you reduce 10 years of achievement because of emotional intelligence. Because the gods and the God in the heaven don't like to hear that. And I don't like to hear that. I've done it before. I myself have done it. But I told my wife, I was drunk. That's what 10 years ago. I was drunk and I suffered for 8 years. Don't slap a woman. What is going to slap a woman is already the judgment. Leave the judgment of God. Why are you so gomanic? Why are you so about yourself? You are so selfish, so greedy about what you want to become. What concerns you about once this thing is my children? You are doing everything. If the government is okay, you don't need to keep anything for you are doing everything for yourself and for the people. So that's the problem you are having now. That's the problem you are having. You see Ekerimaju now. What Ekerimaju was going through now is what's supposed to be simply identified and ironed out. You want kidney. where people can easily donate kidney to you. You know how many people want to die in Nigeria because they were hungry? They can sell 2 kidneys instead of 1. But because of environment, it cannot reveal the secret to so many people. It's bringing something because you have money. Money is a test for those who have it. When you begin to gather money, remember to squander. It's a test to you. Because if you don't squander it, if you don't spend it, if you don't use it wisely, then you will see one day the money will become liquidated. When they say liquid, what does it mean? Where water goes is where water comes back to. So life is supposed to be clear to you than what you taught in your citadel of education on in your career-wise. Life, where the water comes from, where the water go. And it happened in election in Nigeria. You see what is happening. And all what we are getting in Nigeria is because of so many unidentified children. So many people who believe that I'm coming. I need some AC. So many unidentified children who believe that what they do now is the best. You are talking about MC Oluomo. I say yes, that is the societal problem. I grew up, I shouldn't have gone to school the way my mother left me when I was young. But one woman took me from my father when my father died very young and take care of me. And she knew that I had a brighter future because I knew she knew. How do you think? I'm not his biological son, but she took care of me. The little education I have, she wanted me to have more than that, but I don't believe in Western education. I don't believe in myself. I believe in the knowledge and my judgment. I always try to find my judgment. Because you can never say people are wrong when you yourself are wrong. Senator carried somebody to come and harvest their kidney here. What do you mean about kidney? Go to Mushin Olosha. So many people will give you kidney. They will never say it. So many people will take you to use them, even do money ritual, just to enjoy life for 10 years or for 5 years. That's how you made it. That is how you make the environment to be like that. That is why environment is now paying back to you. When you now get to this environment, the guy sees small, he enjoys small life. He doesn't want to die again. He announces you that, so that is Yahoo guy, the mentality of being Yahoo guy. We don't follow people. We follow God's principle. And if you want to be a disciple, you must be principled like disciple. You must be disciplined in the way of disciples. That is when you will become a disciple. You don't just follow God. You see, when they say Adeleke is not going to win election, I told you, he has received his mercy already. Adeleke is winning. I've seen him dancing. Dancing means that you are being protected by your own help my ineptitude, help my inability. I told you this on my Facebook. Go there, go and see all this thing. Learn about this thing. People don't just win election. He was dancing. That was the same last month I was telling you that everybody should dance. Obi should dance. Everybody should dance. You are just talking. Nigeria is bad. Nigeria is bad. Are you right in Nigeria? Are you okay in Nigeria? Are you doing what is right? I'm giving people work in Nigeria, and they were still doing it as if they want you to come down to 0 level. Because they believe that you see that money anyhow here. And you don't see money anyhow in UK or in America. Everything has been accounted for. You have been measured. You have been measured. It's only in Nigeria you can pray for God that you receive money. Yeah, there is no holy affair, there is no grace here. But there is sustainable grace. The sustainable grace is about If you are given and you are forgiven, you can live anywhere you want. So I'm saying now, please, mo fọlọ́ ọba bẹ̀yìn, ẹ má jẹ́ kóbìnrin mu débi pé mu yín bínú débi pé máa gba etí ẹ̀. You can take your clothes, go out, never come back. But do your due diligence that your children don't suffer. Because gẹ́gẹ́ bọ́fà ṣe rí lọ́wọ́ alágbára, bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn ìwé rí as the arrows in the hand of the mighties. Arrows. What's the problem with Nigeria? You hear what Tinubu talk. He said there are so many arrows. Who are the arrows? The children he neglected. The people he's supposed to do for. That is the arrow for him now. They go online. And when I said it 2 years ago in Middlesbrough University, I told them that this online this thing is going to be the one that will change Nigeria. They say that is not good research. That is not research. It's not have empirical this thing. You know, white people, they want something that will be proven. But I say my theory will be clear to you in 10 years to this time. I don't prove things that you're going to say in 2 years. That is not sustainable. The best theory is about 10 years and sustainability. It says he exalts his word more than his names. So what we are talking about is about God principle. It's not about school or scholastic principle. That is why I say, who do you think I am? Am I a fool on a school, on a tool? Because if I am a school, if I'm a fool, then you will know by what I'm saying. If I'm a school, you will learn from me and you're going to enjoy it one day. And if I'm a tool, I will be used by a politician, owned by Europeans, owned by Americans one day. But I believe that I'm a school. Alex said that it talk about self-fulfilling prophecies, Alex Bandler. So I'm talking about, I was born during that time, 1977, when Alex Bandler was writing that book. So you could see that I'm not just saying things. I don't just come online to say what I don't know. I know what I'm saying. And I believe what I believe in. The God of the revelation is back. This is the new dispensation. Never raise your hand to beat any woman. If they go against you, you talk about this thing. Be calm. Be silent. Time tells who right or wrong. Times will tell. If you are a successful man, if you are wrong or you are right, time will tell. But I believe that by raising that hand, you have already missed the time because of what we call emotional intelligence. In the presence of king, in my own presence, you cannot look at it. You want to prove that you are all right. A woman, very robust, beautiful girl, which I'm looking as a pastor. You come to my church, you are not explaining to me, it's a stupid woman. I'm looking at the woman. Oh, so this woman, that this guy. And the same problem you are having, I'm having it too in my house. Your pastor will want to take your wife and even talk to her. And you know, woman, they see people what they see on this thing on social media, they always believe, they always trust. That is why when everything about Tinubu, everybody was talking here. I say, this guy was talking what I don't like, but I like him. There are people who talk what I like that I will never enjoy them. There are so many people that will say they want to do Nigeria in 10 months. They want to do this at the end of the year, every year. What do they bring to us? But if I see somebody that I don't trust, I don't see any good thing about them, they are Yahoo boy, I will always pray for them to change their ways. I live with Yahoo boys. I live with people who don't even come to my naming ceremony, my daughter's naming ceremony, because he said I don't have money. But he's coming today. Yeah, I am giving him money. So he's becoming enlightened, and he's regretting. If he can regret, but if you see me as opportunist, then he's taking opportunity of me because I'm in this position. Then he's going to lose. But what I want you to learn as a normal human being is that you should not beat, unslap, untrance a woman down. Allow a woman to strive. Society need a woman to strive. If a woman do anything to bring you down, then you need mercy of God to fight for you. I pray for you, men. Whatever you might be going through, whatever a woman might have used you, truncated your everlasting opportunity and hope to do, as from today, because I feel your pain and I know your gain, God will give you the fortitude, the strength to be the winner. You always win, woman. Have you ever seen a woman win a man? You always win there, no matter what, no matter how they clamps you down, no matter how they do this thing. They are so emotional and they are so intelligent. But there is no intelligence that more than supremacy of God. He gives you power to be an employer. You employ a bad employee. A bad employee become a bad make a bad production for you. The out of your produce, then what God will never allow you to do is that He never allows you to lose, because you are going to account for everything you do. You are going to account for all your children. You are going to account for all the family, all your in-laws, all the people that you went there to prostrate, to do your rights, to perform your traditional right, to get your, you are going to account for them one by one. Because as they are speaking, God is hearing them too. That, you know, she's like this. You know, she don't used to listen. You know, she's you know she's not well trained before you marry her. You met her in the dancing hall. So you should know that when you meet somebody in dancing hall, that's how it's going to be. So you know all those things. You don't go to court and libel people with what is already been known. Women are women. They were wooed by what is not genuine. They were so full of propaganda, and it's only those who can communicate love that can have a woman in their house. So if you know that you are not you don't trust your woman again, and you don't love her, do everything to love her. Do everything to trust her. Do everything to weaponize that love, to gain her back. If she's not coming back to you, then God is seeing you. And the king is seeing you. And the king will call for you one day to give you your trophy. You are going to win every woman, except you begin to beat them or treat them shabbily. It's my name still remain Afolabi Olaoluwa Adeyemi. Please, never slap a woman again. Don't let a woman, you can cry your own cry in bed. Because you can cry your own cry. This is what you sow with your life. Do you allow what you have made with your life to just go down the drain? No, it's not possible. It's only a fool that think about that. So if God did not allow Adam to die in the Eden and send him out, there's a way you can do it without affecting her psychologically or progeny. You don't need to suffer a woman anyhow. Let them suffer themselves. A woman were born to suffer themselves. What people look out for is either to favor them or to disfavor them. Thank you. God bless you. Afolabi Olaoluwa Adeyemi is my name. Thank you. God bless you.